Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day. I thought I would do another grocery haul for you. It's a little dim in here because it's rainy. I swear we've done nothing but have rain 90% of May here in East Tennessee. So I just thought I would update you from the one, the grocery haul that I did a few weeks ago. Basically, I've pretty much always been a little meat heavy anyway, as far as how I eat. I don't eat a ton of veggies or anything. Sometimes we have cauliflower, sometimes we have broccoli, sometimes we have green beans, a little bit of onion. I mean, really, that's about it, and it's not very often. But I did mention about talking about how my sweet treat stuff, like, it's something that, you know, I try to incorporate just so I don't go off the rails, and it really helps me. But at this point, I want to try to cut back more on some of the processed stuff that has some of the extra crap in it. So I'm going to just go back to making like my own little sweet treats to take to work for my sweet snack or evening snack kind of thing. And I also came across a video. If you guys watch Chris Cook in Nashville, he's carnivore. His wife just went carnivore for like 30 days. I think she's going to stay there. She was keto. But basically, he did a video about oxalates. And these are the crystals and the things that are in a lot of veggies and some other foods and that are really horrible for you. I'll link his video down below. Dr. Barry's done video on it. He's got a list of everything that's high in oxalates. And it's really something that, most plants technically are like poison. They have these things in there that, animals won't eat specific ones or much plants at all, except for certain ones. And, it's just not good for you. So there's other things that are very high in oxalates that everybody's like, oh, this is so great for you. The same thing. It's like, I shared it on my page a while back when I found it. It's everything they say is good for you turns out to be something that's trying to kill you. Spinach, which I'm glad I don't eat spinach, so I ain't worried about that. Almonds. And I'm like, oh my God, almond flour, right? But I don't use the almond flour as much as the coconut flour. I just prefer coconut flour over almond flour anyway. So then I started thinking, oh my God, there's almond milk in my creamer replacement. So then I started looking, and for some reason, the almond milk isn't high in oxalate. It's pretty low. But almonds and almond flour is. So long story short, I'm going to be making some more stuff. I'm kind of trying to transition to carnivore I guess I would say, if you follow Dr. Barry and Nisha, his wife, she is kind of where I want to be at. She's been keto, she's been carnivore, she's been ketovore, and now she basically just says she's meat-based, because she has a few things here and there, like some peppers and onions and cheeses and things that are a little bit off of what, these mainstream strict carnivore people say. And, it goes back to that whole thing of you got to do what's right for you got to do what's best for you. When I went from eating the standard American diet to keto and low carb, I just got rid of everything, started fresh. I went cold turkey, and I had no problem. After this extensive amount of time now, 5 years of eating low carb and incorporating in things that have helped me get through, I think it's time to try to transition into some healthier stuff that's less processed. So I started looking at like some of the Quest stuff that I have. The ingredients are better than 90% of the stuff out there. They're not bad at all. There may be a couple things in some that people were iffy about, but in general, Quest is not bad. But then I was looking at those Atkins bars that I eat, the little lemon ones that were gluten-free, and their first ingredient is like soy protein. You guys know soy is not great either. So, long story short, again, I'm going to be making more of my treats and stuff at home. So this week I'm going to be making, I think it's called a keto Starbucks copycat lemon loaf. I love this thing. It's basically sour cream, coconut flour, lemon flavoring, and erythritol. It's pretty simple, so I figured I can use that for my sweet treat. I'm going to be making the cracked chicken in the crock pot for my lunch for this week. I just do mine without the bacon because it's just an extra added, sprinkle some bacon, you know. So we're doing that. And I'm going to be making my own breakfast. I've cut out the potato. I had my last bit of potatoes this morning. And that was a good little trip I was on for about a month. I was like, oh, I'll incorporate this because of the fiber and this, that, and the other. But oh, lo and behold, guess what's really high in oxalates? Potatoes and sweet potatoes. So, bye-bye potatoes. That's fine. I mean, it's not that big a deal. But just kind of updating you on where I'm going with this. So this grocery haul is going to be pretty similar, but I just grabbed a couple extra things this time, and I'm not going to be buying a bunch of the extra little snack things. I did get some Quest chips, which I have usually just a handful, if that, at a time when I'm having a wrap or something, which I'm not even doing wraps anymore. I've just basically done with that because even those almond flour wraps, they're so high in carbs, it's ridiculous. So I know it kind of sounds like I'm flopping around when it comes to food, but I'm just really trying to dial in where I want to be at health-wise. I'm down some more, just under 208 yesterday morning, so that's great. As long as I can continue to be healthy and find better ways to eat that are better for my body, great. So we're going to try to get more basic here with what I'm eating. And I'm going to show you my grocery haul. So here you go. All right, so I got my water. I don't know if I need my flash on. Hold on just a sec. Water. And then we got coffee for hubby, coffee for me, cat food, cat litter powder. This stuff is great. Sometimes it's hard to find, but those spicy chicken tenders that we like to get from Tyson, they're breadless. They didn't have, so I had to get the real good because they're gluten-free. I got some pork rinds because I'm making some carnivore stuff. Like either carnivore bread or carnivore biscuits, something where I'm going to need pork rinds. I did actually find at Walmart the other day, they have this brand, but it says it has smoke flavor, so I'm not 100% sure if that's going to work on some of it. But I got basically the best amount of pork rinds I could get for my money, and these just say fried pork skins and salt. And like I said, I got some Quest chips, but one of those bags usually lasts me 2 or 3 weeks because I don't have that many at a time. Yes, there is oxalate in tea. Like I said, gradually changing some stuff. So I don't have to have these, but I also don't have to have these if I want water. But it definitely helps me get it in there. And I know there's sucralose in that, and there's sucralose in that. It's just one of those things where you got to do what you got to do, and narrow it down a little bit at a time. I don't want to completely swap over to carnivore and have some issues because I know it is hard. I know it is harder if you go like cold turkey to carnivore. A lot of people talk about issues with that, which I don't have a gallbladder, so I don't do really well on high fat, which is why I switched from keto to low carb. And it also, my body doesn't like to function on high fat, believe it or not. Strawberries, good berries. These carb wraps, low carb wraps, are my husband's. I got some extra eggs because I'm going to be doing some stuff with, like I said, the carnivore and the eggs and everything. And basically, I usually get, what is this brand here? The NC. It looks bare in there now. Wait till I load it up. I usually get these. They're like $3.49 or $3.99 for a dozen. And the Eggland's Best had 2 dozen on sale for like $6. So I grabbed that since I need extra. I need some egg whites. You guys, egg whites. This is the grocery store brand, okay? Almost $7 freaking. That's ridiculous. I had to throw away a half a thing of egg whites that I had in there yesterday because it said they went out 2 months ago, but they still smelled the same. I'm like, how do you know when they go bad? I Google it, and they're like, they shouldn't be used within a week of opening. I'm like, who the hell am I supposed to believe when it comes to anything? So I got my low-fat cream cheese for the ranch cracked chicken, the ranch packets. Yes, ingredients are not 100% best in that. I can look up a recipe to create my own ranch. That would be a good route to go next time. The salami's for my husband's lunch. Some sausage. I like this skinless sausage. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times the casing is hard for me to chew, which I actually have dentures. I've had dentures since I was in my late 20s. I had terrible teeth. It was awful growing up. My teeth were brittle and they broke all the time. But I can't chew the casing on the sausage. It's really annoying, but I love these skinless ones. So I'm getting that. We'll probably have that with maybe some green beans or some cauliflower mash or something. Sour cream. Like I said, that's what's in that lemon loaf. My creamer. Quest shakes. Chicken breast. Light mayo. Because I do make a lot of chicken salad. And when I make my chicken salad, I like to use relish. I don't use a whole lot, but I do like the regular sweet relish. There's a smidge of sugar in there, but you know, sugar is like minute. It's like 4 grams for like 2 tablespoons or something. I don't even use that much. My husband likes these. When I was eating more ice cream before I tried to cut back out on the dairy again, Breyers has a lot of Carb Smart ice creams. And even in like the little half pints or whatever you want to call them, the little tubs, they are great. Their net carbs are good. They're actually better than some of the keto stuff out there as far as carb count go. Rice cauliflower, which sometimes when I make the cracked chicken, I like to put it on top of a little bit of rice cauliflower. For a snack, I got me some light string cheese. There's a couple of cheeses that don't really affect me that much when it comes to dairy. String cheese and Swiss cheese are the 2 that I can deal with. Cauliflower tots to go with our chicken nuggets. Cauliflower mash to go with either the sausage, or I've got another pork loin in the freezer. And then they had several of the rotisseries on clearance, marked down for $5. I got a couple of those. My husband's zero sugar energy drinks. So basically, today's haul is it was $2.07 and I had a $10 off coupon, so it was like $2.17 before the coupon. This is where we're at right now. I'm really looking to get some meal prep done tomorrow. Might make a video out of that, I'm not sure, but just in case I don't, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.